there, it's Pam Carr from Caraway Crochet, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make the scrappy fun mug rug. As you can see, I've got a basket full of yarn scraps here, and I'm going to use them to make this fun and easy to crochet mug rug. We call it Scrappy Fun because that's what we're going to have today. I'm also going to be using my H hook, and I have a nice pair of scissors here for when I want to finish off cut it off, changing the colors, because we're going to do this in lots of different colors. It's going to be fun. And I got a yarn needle for weaving in the ends at the finish of the project, because there will be ends to weave in because we're going to be changing colors. Okay, so I hope we have fun with this one. The first one, I'm just going to be pulling them out of my basket randomly, so I'm not even going to be planning this out. But the first thing we have to do is chain 25. Okay, so we're going to make a slip stitch, a slip knot, sorry, I'm all excited. Okay, I've made a slip knot. I've got my H hook, my worsted weight yarn here, and I'm going to chain 25. Yarn over and pull it through, yarn over, pull it through until you have 25. Okay, this is 3. I'm going to go until I have 25. Okay, so now I've got my chain of 25, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to single crochet into the second chain from the hook. We don't count the one that's on the hook, and then that's the first one. And this is the second one. I like to kind of pinch it on the third one. And we're just going to put our hook through that chain, yarn over, pull it through, and pull it through the 2. That's a single crochet. We're going to do that into every chain all the way down, and we should end up with 24 single crochets. Okay? In through the chain, yarn over, pull it through, yarn over, pull it through 2, all the way down. And here we are, we're at the last one, so this is 24. Make my single crochet, and now I'm going to cut it and leave an end because I need quite a long end. Cut that yarn, and I'm going to pull out another color, and it's going to be this light yellow. I'm just reaching into my basket and pulling out a color, okay? So I'm going to join it in, and you can join it in a couple of ways. You can make a slip knot and join it in, or you can just pull it through. I'm going to make a slip knot, and then I'm going to put my hook through that slip knot, pull it tight, okay? And then pull that through that other one, and you always have to kind of tighten that yarn as well too with your finger, okay? So now I'm going to chain 1. And this row, we're not going to be single crocheting. We're going to change it up, and we're going to half double crochet. So that means you put the yarn over, go into the first stitch, yarn over, pull it up, and then you've got 1, 2, 3. So we're going to put yarn over and pull it through all 3. So this is going to be half double crochet all the way across. Okay, yarn over the hook before you put it in, then put it in, and this time remember you're going through both of those little stitches here. There's 2. Yarn over, pull it through, yarn over, pull it through 3. Yarn over into the next stitch, yarn over, pull it up, yarn over, pull it through 3. So we're going to go all the way down these 24 stitches with half double crochet. And here we are at the end. We've just got this one last little one here, so you put it through there, and we are going to chain 1. Now, because we're using scrap yarn, all our yarn is not going to be the same exact thickness, because some 4-weight yarn, some worsted weights are a little bit thicker than the others, and so it's going to make it really interesting. You just have to roll with it, because this is a whole thing of the scrappy fun mug rug. We're not going to be worried about it being absolutely perfect. So the next one I pull out, oh my goodness, it's this beautiful teal. So we're going to attach the teal. I'm going to make another slip knot and put my hook in there. Pull it tight. And then this one, you kind of have to hold that tail down when you pull it through so it doesn't go pulling through your yarn. And chain 1. And we're going to single crochet. We're switching it up here. We're going to single crochet, half double crochet, and now we're going to do a single crochet. So single crochet, we don't put a yarn over the hook before we start. We just put it right into the stitch, pull it up and go through the 2. So that's a single crochet. So we're going to work all the way across this row in the single crochet. This is going to be so fun when we see the end of it. Okay, I'll see you at the end of this. And here we are at the end. So once again, we're going to just do single crochet into the last stitch here. And we're going to cut that one. And we're going to choose, oh, we have to chain 1. No, we'll chain 1 after we've added our new color, right? So we're going to add our new color. The next color is this kind of sagey green. So we're going to make a slip knot again and pull it through. Pull it through and tighten up our yarn, tighten up the green, tighten up the teal so that it's all good. And with the new color, the green, get our yarn all sorted out, we are going to chain 1, go up, and half double crochet down this one. So we're going to yarn over into that first stitch, pull it through, yarn over, pull it through 3, yarn over into the next stitch, yarn over, pull it through, yarn over, pull it through 3. Okay, so we're going to do half double crochet all the way around, and then we're going to do a different stitch, a completely different stitch for the next row. Okay, so this is starting to look kind of fun. And here we are at the end, our last half double crochet. We can always check by counting. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. Okay, so we can cut off our green and we're going to add our new color. And this section is going to be 4 rows of double crochet just in the middle. It's going to be kind of neat to do that. So I've got a ball that's a little bit bigger just to make sure I've got enough to do all the 4 rows of double crochet. So we're going to make that slip knot and put it onto our hook, pull it tight, and pull it through the green, and pull the green tight. And we're going to chain 2. Okay, now once we've chained 2, we're going to start with our double crochets. So we go into the first one here. Oh, I guess we should sort of talk about it just in case to remind people what a double crochet is. So we've chained 2, we've put the yarn over, we're going into that first hole there, first stitch, yarn over and pulling it up, yarn over, then pull it through 2 of those loops, yarn over and pull it through 2 of those loops. Okay, so that's how we do our double crochets. And we're going to double crochet all the way along here, and I'll meet you at the end. So here we are at the end of our first row of double crochet. Just going to go into the last stitch there, and we are just going to chain 2 and turn our work and go all the way down to the end of this row, and we're going to do this next row and 2 more rows, so that all together there'll be 4 double crochet rows. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end of the 4th double crochet row. So here we are coming to the end of this 4th row of double crochets. So we'll go into each of the stitches at the end there and count to see if we've got 24. Okay, we don't count the turning chain. Whenever you're counting, you don't count that where you did the chain 2 before you started. Okay, and we're going to go 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. Okay, so that's the end of that. And now we're going to chain 1 when we get our new color on, because we're going to do a half double crochet row. So let's just reach into my box again and see what we've got. Okay, this time I've got a white. That's kind of not what I wanted, but I'm going to go with a whole potluck feel of this. Okay, so I'm going to wrap this around and do a slip knot and stick my hook into the slip knot and pull it tight, just like we did for all the others. And we're going to pull it through and tighten that orange and chain 1, and what are we doing? A half double crochet. So we turn our work, we wrap the yarn over and go into that first stitch, wrap the yarn over, pull it through, and then go through all 3, okay? And we're going to be doing these half double crochets all the way down into every stitch. Okay, we're going to carry on until we get to the end, and then we're going to be changing our color. So we finished off that row. I'm going to be cutting the yarn and choosing a different color. Let's see what we get this time. It's potluck. Okay, we've got gray. Okay, gray. And I see this is a stash piece. It's got a knot on the end, so I'm going to cut that off and make a slip knot. These are all different yarns. This one's a little bit thinner, look. Seems to be a little bit thinner, but we'll just see what happens. We are going to chain 1, pull these yarns tight, and then find the working end and chain 1, and this is going to be a single crochet row, guys. Okay, so we're going to turn our work and go into that first stitch and just single crochet. No wrapping the yarn over to start. Just go straight in to do our single crochets. Okay, so we're going to go all the way across here, and then we're going to cut this one, and we'll be changing our color and starting on a half double crochet row, but this one is all singles. Okay, so I'll see you at the end. So here we are at the end, our last few single crochets. And cut it off. Reach into my stash to see what we're going to end up with this time. I'm not even looking. I can't even see. It's down so deep. Yellow. That's nice. Nice yellow. Okay, so let's see. Let's get this made. Slip knot. I'm almost wondering if we could use these ends that we have. If we knotted them, we could turn them into the fringe. We'll have to see. That's just an idea I had as I was working. So we put that one on there, pull the slip knot tight, pull it through the last stitch on the previous row, pull that one tight, find the working end. There's all these ends to get rid of, right? Find the working end, chain 1 and turn, and here we are back to a half double crochet row. So the yarn over into the first stitch, yarn over, pull it up, yarn over and pull it through 3. Okay, half double crochet into every stitch along this second to the last row. Okay, see you at the end. So I've just finished the 24th half double crochet, and our final row is going to be a single crochet, and look what we've got for our final row. This really cool green. Okay, so this is going to be a single crochet row. So we're going to put that slip knot onto our hook, tighten it up, get hold of the working end, I like to do that, and pull it through, and then we have to pull the yellow one tight and pull that slip knot tight and chain 1, and we are going to turn our work and single crochet all the way down. This is kind of a pretty color to end it with, I think. Sort of a sea foamy green. So we finish off with a nice single crochet, just putting your hook into the stitch, pulling up the yarn, and then in through, pulling it through the 2 loops that are on your hook. So meet you at the end. And like you do sometimes with stash busting, I actually just had to tie a knot because one piece ended and another began, so I had to tie a little knot in there. But that's what happens when you're stash busting. We'll just have to weave in the ends, right? And we work with what we've got when we're stash busting. So here is the beautiful, I like it, the Scrappy Fun Mug Rug. And yeah, I'm kind of thinking, I wondered if we could tie these, but I don't think so. I think we're going to have to weave in the ends. And I think I might do a single crochet trim down the side and leave it without any fringes. Okay, so I'm going to go weave in the ends and I'll join you when I'm finished with that. So here we are, I've woven in all the ends, and the ends are kind of a bit wobbly because we've put these double crochet rows in the middle there. So I don't really want to put fringes on this one. You can put fringes on it if you want to, but I just thought I'd try something a little different. So I have gone down the end here with single crochet, and I will weave in these ends. I'll actually show you how to do that later, because I kind of just said, let's go weave in the ends, and I didn't explain, if you don't know what that means, how to do it. So what I'm going to show you is how to do the other trim. Okay, so I'm going to be putting my hook through there and choose a color. I'm going with the same color that I did my 4 rows in the middle, and I'm just going to pull it through. You can make a single crochet if you want to, but I'm just going to pull it through this time, and get a loop there. Okay, and now we're just going to be chain and make a single crochet into the top of the first row. Then we're going to do a single crochet into the top of the double crochet, half double crochet row. I'm only going to do 1 in there because otherwise it doesn't pull it straight. 1 in the next one, a single crochet, and 1 into the half double crochet row, and then we're going to do 2 single crochets into each of the double crochet rows. So that's 1 and 2 into the first double crochet row, then 1 and 2 into the second double crochet row, and then 1 and 2 into the third double crochet row, and then 1, 2 single crochets into the fourth double crochet row. Then we're going to do a single crochet into the top of the half double crochet row, a single crochet into the single crochet row, a single crochet into the next half double crochet row, and then a single crochet into the very end of the first single crochet row. And then we're going to cut the yarn and fasten it off. Okay, so that's fastening it off. You pull it right through, and then you need to find yourself a yarn needle, and we'll weave in the ends. So here's my yarn needle, and I like to just fold it over like this, pinch the yarn, and then you can see it, you pull it through, it's nice and easy. So to weave in the ends, I'm going to go back into the trim row because I don't want to be taking this color into any other. So I'm just going to thread it through the single crochet stitches there, and then go back a stitch and go in and out again, and then turn it around and go back over the same stitches. So that's that thread done, and we can cut it, and that's woven in. Now we go to the other end, thread your yarn needle, and then we're going to weave it in and out, going down that single crochet row that we did, our trim row. Turn it around and go back. And then I've got a little bit left there, so I'm going to go in from the back like this, weave it down, pull the eye, because it's a very short piece. I'm going to wrap it round and thread it in the eye and pull that yarn through. There we go, and there's still a little bit left there that we can just trim off. So that's one side done. I'm going to go do the other side and then I'll show you. So here we are. What do you think? I think it looks pretty sweet. It's a nice mug rug. I happen to have a mug right here that I can sit on it. It's my my mug that I've got my heart cup cozy, mug cozy on. So we can sit that right on our mug rug and see how it fits so perfectly. So that's really sweet. So yes, I think the trim on the edges is a really nice touch to kind of level things off a little bit. And I really like this scrappy, fun mug rug. So what do you think? Let me see some of your pictures if you make it and what colors you ended up coming up with. And you can make it solid if you want to, and you can put fringes on if you want to. It's your project. So please like this video if it's given you some help, and hit subscribe if you'd like to be subscribed to my channel. And also there's a little bell you can hit that gives you notifications whenever I post a brand new video. So I'm Pam Carr from Caraway Crochet, wishing you happy crocheting, and I hope you make a scrappy, fun mug rug. Have fun. Thanks. Bye.